Hi everybody, how you doing out there? Hopefully well. Um, welcome back to Storytime with Michael. Today we're going to read Whale Gets Stuck. Here we go. It was midsummer in the Arctic. The sun shone all day and all night. The sheet of ice that had covered the sea all through the winter was melting and breaking into small islands. Whale loved the open sea. He dived down into the deep, dark water. Then he turned, thrust his tail as hard as he could, and swam back up to the bright surface. Look at me, Whale cried as he leapt out of the water. Fish looked up at Whale and quickly swam aside. He didn't want Whale to land on top of him. But, oh boy, there's Whale and there's Fish. Splat! Whale landed right in the middle of the ice patch, and, struggle as he might, he was stuck fast. What am I going to do now? He spluttered. Just then, a group of animals arrived to help out. Don't worry, said Walrus. We'll soon have you back in the water. Dolphins, he bellowed. Tip the ice from underneath, and I will lever the whale off the ice with my magnificent tusks. But Whale didn't move an inch. I know, Puffin squawked to the birds. Let's lift him off instead. The birds flew up and perched on top of Whale. Ouch! Stop! Shrieked Whale as the birds tried to grip his slippery skin with their sharp claws. It won't work, he sighed. Sadly, I'm stuck here forever. Everyone gathered around Walrus, hoping that he would have a bright idea. Meanwhile, under the water, Fish couldn't see what was happening up above, and he was getting worried. Why hadn't Whale come back below the water to see him? By now, a group of polar bears and seals had arrived to see what all the fuss was about. That's it, said Walrus excitedly. You seals can help push while I lever Whale with my magnificent tusks, and the dolphins tip the ice. That should do it. So the seals pushed, Walrus strained, and the dolphins tipped, but it was no good. Whale was still stuck fast. Poor Whale began to sob slowly and quietly. Suddenly, Narwhal appeared. If Whale leapt on to the ice, then he must be able to leap off again. Perhaps he just needs a little jab from underneath, he smiled. He aimed his sharp tusk at the dark shadow above, thrust his tail, and thump! Narwhal's tusk wasn't quite long enough. Whale was still stuck, and Narwhal got a nasty bump on his nose. Meanwhile, Walrus had another plan. If the polar bears leap onto the edge of the ice and the dolphins tip the other side, Then I will lever whale with my magnificent tusks while the seals push. Sounds like a good plan. So the polar bears leapt, the dolphins tipped, walrus strained, and the seals pushed. The ice moved slowly, tipped up, pointed towards the sky, and then everybody's working hard together to try to get whale off that ice. Hopefully they can do it. Splat! It fell back into the water, and a huge wave swept everyone clean off the ice. Everyone, that is, except whale. As the day went on, the sun got hotter and brighter, and whale was still stuck. The animals pushed and shoved until finally they gave up and lay hot and panting on the cool ice. Deep in the water, Fish peered upwards, and this time he could see exactly what was going on. The heat of the sun and the hot, weary animals had begun to melt the ice. Fish could see that the ice was very thin. There he is, stuck, and there's his buddy Fish. Above the surface, the tired animals had not noticed the creaking and the cracking all around them until crunch! All the animals were plunged right back into the sea, including whale. Oh, you have your juicy? Nice. Whale was just about to leap out of the water with joy when, "Whale, no!" cried Fish. Whale remembered that his friend was still waiting for him, so with a splat of his tail, he dived under the water. And the two friends spent the rest of the day splashing beneath the surface together. That was a good story of everybody helping out one another. I hope you guys help somebody out today and every day for that matter. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this story. Whale gets stuck. I know Asher did. So you guys have a great day. And always be kind. We'll talk to you later. Bye.